Wow.
It's on! Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Disney Parks Talk Live, where we're going to tell you what's going on in the world of Disney theme parks in this very different way. My name is Doobie Mosley, co-founder of Laughing Place, and through some very high-tech technology, it looks like my wife Rebecca's sitting right next to me. How you doing, Rebecca?
I'm doing well. Glad you're here.
Over there is our East Coast correspondent trying to stay warm, Jeremiah Good.
Hello, the immortal Doobie Mosley.
So Jeremiah's trying to stay warm, and we're just trying to stay even because we're in an area of the bay where they're having what we call a swarm of quakes. So if you're seeing earthquake swarm, know that the Mosleys are in the midst of that. So yeah.
Yeah, not fun. So I'm here, and Mike Celestino is not here today, so we will saunter forth without him.
Ta-da!
Yes, remember, you don't matter. How's that go?
What?
No, what do you say?
You don't matter. Give up.
I don't know what
you matter. Don't give up.
Yeah, ignore him.
Oh, one of those badly written things.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
my dad saw it with my sister as they were leaving an appointment recently, and it looked like it said,
"You don't matter. Give up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, safe and quick hellos out there.
Rather than "you don't give up no matter what," I think was what
you matter, don't give up.
Yeah, you matter, don't give up.
Hello, Kyle Burbank, Nikki B, showing off those member thingies. Although apparently there's two different ones. Hello, Gio, how you doing? Caleb, nice to see you. And all right, so we're going to talk about what's going on in the world of Disney theme parks, which for the past weekend and a day has meant dinosaur. But before we get to that, let's talk about someone who's not a dinosaur, but who reportedly will be the next CEO of the Walt Disney Company. Now, this is not official.
Nope.
This is what reports are saying. We should find out later in the week who the actual person is,
or any second now, literally.
I know, right?
Yeah, well, which is technically later in the week, but yes, there are good reports, not like fan site reports, but good reports saying that the guy right there, the one right in the middle, Ken Pellman, will be the next oh no, I'm sorry, the one next to him on the far corner.
Gideon?
Yes.
Gideon's going to be the CEO? Wow.
Josh D'Amaro, the current head of Disney Experiences, is slated to become the next chief executive officer of the Walt Disney Company, replacing one Robert A. Iger, to be the next CEO of this company we all love. So if this is true, congratulations to you, Josh.
Yep, we're waiting on. I'm just ready for the conversation to be over. Can I just say I'm ready for the conversation to be over and to hear kind of what's ahead for the Disney company, get a better sense of the vision of where this company is going. Because Iger came in with a very strong talk about technology.
Both times he came in strong.
And embracing technology, and we've seen kind of the way that's shaped decisions at Disney. So I'm eager to see what will be Josh's focus. Jeremiah, what are your thoughts? I know you've had a chance to speak with Josh, and once again, this is just reports out there. There's nothing confirmed at this time.
Josh has always been, every time I've interacted with him, just the nicest guy. And really, you can't go wrong. The opening of Guardians, he was drinking a beer. Like, he's like, come on, let's go on the ride. And he's sitting there with a can of beer. I was like, you are number one. I'm really excited. I don't think he's the new Walt Disney, Kyle. But the nice thing is, and things I never knew about Josh till recently is he has a strong financial background. So that brings something plus to it. I mean, not that Bob didn't have all of that, Sorry, I'm laughing at our comments right
I
now.
know, right?
Me too.
But Josh has been in the parks. He's made us all happy. I mean, the best thing he could do, walk in, go, not even change anything that has to do with, just go, I'm changing Lightning Lane just back to Fast Pass. We're still going to charge you for it. It's going to be the exact same as Lightning Lane, but we're going to call it Fast Pass. And that would make
your dream, huh?
everybody so happy. Just the amount of people that still call it Fast Pass, Disney created this amazing thing and then they changed it. And nobody's latched onto it in how many years now? But no, I'm excited if it is Josh.
If when the CEOs announced, what's the thing that you would love to hear that you would be like, oh yeah, okay, let's go?
I would like him to do, it's a combo thing. Get rid of the reservations.
Yes.
And get rid of that passes going on and off sale. Raise the price, whatever you need to raise it to
just leave it.
To manage the demand. But passes are available, reservations are gone. End of discussion.
Wow.
That would make me so
I
happy.
think both those would fall in the same exact category. If you got rid of the reservations, then the passes, the problem would be gone.
That category being not going to happen.
See, I don't. While I find them inconvenient, I'm a bit of a fan of the reality of what it's done to the park experience at Disneyland, even though I'm not a fan. So for me, it would be benches.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I would like more benches. If the new CEO just said we're going to increase benches by 10%, I would be like, yay!
So today, to jump off the topic, today at Animal Kingdom, I noticed more benches were out.
Yay!
So maybe it's already there.
Already happened.
Oh, so happy.
Before we leave this topic, because Kyle makes a good point, big move from the guy who's had the part of that already. We're all talking about park stuff. Right. He is already the head of parks. So I want to give something outside of parks that he could come in and make his mark right away. Craters is back on Disney Plus.
Wow.
There we go.
I want
also, if he said, you know what, we're getting rid of that whole Avatar DCA plan. Since they haven't done anything with it, he still has time to get rid of it.
Wow. Jeremiah.
Ooh.
What do you have against that?
That entire plan. I mean, I'm all about the walkway and everything, but trying to shoehorn in that attraction in that corner.
Was it during Royal Rumble that somebody said shot, bow?
Yes.
It took us a moment to figure out what they were trying to say. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Shot across the bow. Okay.
All right, let's get on to the other most important story of the weekend. And that
wait.
Go ahead.
Can you share the screen for a moment with this on it?
This one?
Yes, please. Because I just want to commend our own Maxon. No, sorry, this story before we go to the next story. A great big beautiful tomorrow. I just really thought that was so cute.
That is great.
I love that. Okay, now we can talk about.
I feel like I should have thought ahead and had our assistant create a parody song with that title that we could sing right now.
Well, maybe when and if it is actually announced, we can have that ready to go. But we want to talk about Joe Rohde now.
Well, we want to talk about DinoLand, frankly. And so, Jeremiah, did you go to Animal Kingdom yesterday for the closing
of the best land
in the history of theme parks? Yes.
Yes, even though it was freezing, and when I say freezing, it was literally freezing yesterday. 265 minutes, I believe, was the record high for that. There were people everywhere, and I went with somebody who's never been on Dinosaur, so that was a plus. But then he's also never been to a closing day.
Oh, wow.
So I had to explain a lot to him. And if you've never been to a closing day of an attraction, especially in recent history, it takes the people watching to a whole new level.
Oh, man.
And there were so many people dressed up as Dr. Seeker.
This guy was dressed as Dr. Seeker. He was spot on.
The actor stopped by during the final days of the.
Yeah, well, this was today, and this was just cast members of Animal Kingdom, which Animal Kingdom, like they'd had a party for the last day of It's Tough to Be a Bug. They had a party for this. They know how to take care of their cast members. Even
Hmm.
though it was just you got a cookie and you got to go on the ride, I think as many
That
times
is
as you
so
wanted
fun.
while you were in there. Like everybody was coming out because I was there doing the live stream with a huge smile on their face.
It's amazing how much love this attraction has been getting in its finale days. MCO popped in with a tremendous adventure based upon the audio cues from the attraction.
Okay, let's go. That's our flight. Computer, identify.
The Traveler.
God.
Not gonna play it all, but that's pretty cool.
Not
I just enjoy they got their dino at the Delta counter.
All right, so Dinosaur's gone. Jeremiah got to be there the last day. The queue got, I believe, over 200 minutes. I'm sure there's some awesome videos up there from people who were there for the final rides, and then the cast members got to do their thing. That's beautiful. Turn the page. Did you go back today, Jeremiah?
Yep, that was me there today. These were the greenery walls because, again, the party was going on, so they had to have an entrance for the cast members.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing tomorrow that'll be a wall.
The map has been updated already. The app has been updated already.
This is one of the interesting elements right now,
Yeah.
and that is
The land is theater in the wild.
Yeah, it's just theater of the wild. It's like its own land in the
Own
moment.
land. That is
It doesn't have a zone that it exists in.
Is this the Braille map? They got that updated.
Yeah,
too?
they got that
Wow.
updated overnight. Do you have the art? There it is. That was probably the one that really hurt the most. Was
Yeah.
Wow.
yesterday it said "Welcome to DinoLand" and now it's just covered.
DinoLand is gone. The Restaurantosaurus is gone. The place is gone. Tropical Americas is all we care about. If you do care about the history of DinoLand, what a lovely world we live in where everybody has social media. And Joe Rohde himself, the creator of Animal Kingdom, is still in the process, I believe, of doing a series on Instagram, just talking about DinoLand and some of its details and such. So if you don't follow him on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, go to Laughing Place because we're updating this article with the stuff he's talking about. It's such a cool world we live in that way. Thank
And
you,
one
Joe.
of the true highlights of Joe Rohde is his first post yesterday where he goes, "Oh, I guess this is closing," because he isn't in the theme park world 24/7 like we are. He does the quick rundown of Dinosaur, but at the very end, he talks about how he's talked to the guys that are actually doing the Tropical Americas, and he says it's going to be a good land. So
Yeah,
he already gave the sign off on it.
Yeah, I like when former team
Yes.
kind of pop in and rally behind what's coming ahead. That's one of those things I greatly respect and appreciate. Geo coming in thinking Nemo may not be long for this world, so I'll be interested to see if you're right, Nemo. Geo.
That would hurt.
So that's not when you can put on your sorcerer's streak. It would take too long until it got resolved.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Jeremiah, I know the saddest thing about the closing of DinoLand was not actually the closing of the attraction, but the fact that it was going to be much harder to get generic cheeseburgers and chicken strips. So did you go over to Harambe?
I did. Harambe Marketplace, market was supposed to open to the public on the 5th, soft open today. This is their menu. They have cheeseburger, and then they have chicken strips, but they also have a salad and a wrap. The cookie is the most interesting thing on the menu, and that will be something next week when I'm back and I go over there. I will do a LP quick taste.
That sounds so good. It has Oreos crunched up in it, potato chips, M&Ms, and then a dulce de leche. So like a
cookie with cookie on top.
Yeah,
it does not sound good to me. It is a mess. Yeah, it is one of those like
kitchen sink cookie. That sounds amazing.
You know why I like dishes like that, Jeremiah? It's only $5.29. When you're done eating it, you feel so crappy that you don't want to eat anything else. You've taken care of your hunger for only $5.29.
That's what Max and I said. We were doing the walk and talk today, and Max is like, "That's one of those things you eat, and like an hour later, your stomach hurts." And I was like, "Yeah."
What's wrong with you people?
I will enjoy it, and I will do it, but I'm not gonna. My stomach's gonna. Anyway, Harambe. So there he goes.
By the way,
open.
that's that marketplace that sits right there on the Wildlife Express train. Is it even called that anymore? And you can wave at people when you're on the train. If you ever wondered what that place is called, that's the Harambe Market. It's the entrance is directly across from the candy shop that I love so much. So over there, as you're exiting Kilimanjaro Safari on your way towards Asia, that's where you'll find it.
I've done a special event there where they like had a band and a party after hours. Or
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh,
sangria. That sounds good.
Okay, and also we had to find a new meet and greet location for our favorite quackers, right, Jeremiah?
Yes. Oh, nice.
Yep.
Screen. Yeah.
Our guy's thumbnail game is.
If you when you walk into Disney's Animal Kingdom and go to the right, there's the stroller rental, the small little sundry shop, and usually this is right where Divine is. She's a little bit further forward, but they put Donald and Daisy in their outfit, their safari outfits right there to meet and greet them. So it's nice. They pulled, since everybody in DinoLand is no longer in DinoLand, they had to find places for those. I did get a chance as I was leaving briefly to see Chippendale outside the main gate, which I know you guys remember when they used to have a lot of characters outside the main gate. But Chippendale were running around out there.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. When I was there, it was just chilly enough that Pocahontas was in the winter attire.
Yeah, she had gloves on yesterday.
I saw a picture of the Invisible Man at Epic Universe with an extra scarf on, which I don't know, just cracks me up because he's invisible.
Oh, the images coming from Central Florida, Jeremiah, they're amazing. Whether it was icicles underneath the Universal Globe or off the Ratatouille fountain there and Epcot. Did you spot anything in particular that caught your eye on your venturing?
I didn't yesterday when I was out. I went to Studios first, and they really don't have anything that had the water effects going. And then I went over to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Again, they either turned off the waterfalls or it was free flowing. So I didn't get a chance to see that. But yeah, I saw a lot of those footage. One of the things that I said over and over again, it's funny how visiting Disneyland Paris prepared me for Walt Disney World yesterday. I was in full Disneyland Paris outfit, multiple layers, my winter jacket. I was like, I don't want to do this again.
Did you go over to, because the one I was curious about was over in Pandora, that one waterfall way up high. Could you tell if it froze?
It was off. Oh no, that one. No, it was free flowing. Like, even though I think the rest of the water may have stopped at some point, maybe like a Pandoran beaver dammed it or something, but that one was going.
That one kept going? Okay.
Yeah.
They must treat it or something.
Go ahead. No.
I was just going to say, and one more quick thing before we move over to the West Coast is either Jeremiah's latest pictures or someone's latest pictures of the construction of the Encanto. And
building is now 2 stories tall. Those hills are going to be massive when they come in.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, DinoLand. All right. Shall we move to the West Coast, Rebecca?
Sure. Disneyland After Dark is the first thing we're going to share because ticket sales, tiered ticket sales for that begins tomorrow. So if you are considering these events that are happening in in April and May, be sure to check it out because tickets for certain tiers start tomorrow and we don't want you to miss out. The Star Wars After Dark, it's going to have some new food items. Oh, wait. Okay. So you've got this on the screen, so I'll talk about this.
Okay.
This is the Disney Channel one. And Penny Proud is going to be making what we believe to be is her in-park debut.
That's a good character. That is a cool looking character, actually.
This is one of the better, modern representations I've seen.
Yeah, for a face rubber head, that's really good.
What do you think, Jeremiah?
It's amazing, but before you praise it, think back to Superstar Limo and then look at her face.
Oh, no, I don't disagree, but it reflects the animation style. No, 100%. But Disney Channel, it goes across the decade. So they're going to have some Lizzie McGuire nods, That's So Raven nods. We've got some Stitch and Friends. But then we're also going to have Descendants and Zombies represented. So if that's your party scene, be sure to check out the details that we will have here in the link, and we've written about on the site. Disneyland's Star Wars After Dark is going to have a couple of new food items, including something called the Galactic Bunt Cake. I think those are new looks for Mickey and Minnie. Mickey looking like a R2 and Minnie looking like
BB-8.
A BB-8. I like the droid. I like the droid outfits. These are wildly popular, the Star Wars events. May the 4th is obviously the one that goes the fastest. So if you want to be at the park in the later hours for Star Wars celebrations on May the 4th, be sure to check out the article to ensure that you can get your tickets. One of the things that Mike Celestino, our Star Wars guy who isn't here today, is curious about when it comes to the upcoming Star Wars event is they've previously had the Gathering of the Resistance as part of the celebration. And with the timeline change happening right around the same date there on the West Coast, you know, Disneyland is about to bring the original trilogy, Return of the Jedi and Star Wars and all that into Batuu. He's interested to see what, if anything, will happen to this particular moment in celebration during Star Wars night.
Gathering of the Rebellion.
Yeah, right. But, you know, it'll be a change because he also noted that Darth Maul had previously been kind of connected with Vader, and they weren't listed in that way. So he's wondering if that means that we'll see Vader already move to the newer spot, and Maul will get kind of showcased on his own over in Tomorrowland.
Maybe Vader someday later.
The merchandise they've previewed has Grogu, which is not unexpected given that the Mandalorian Grogu movie will be just around the corner.
And Gio, with a good tip, we experienced this on the after hours event that we went to, date night. That's not what it's called.
Sweethearts Night.
Thank you, Sweethearts Night. Those mobile order slots go fast at these events. So even if you're not going to be eating for a couple hours, get those orders in early, schedule them for a later time. Makes your life go so much easier.
And you can even, if I remember correctly, we could even book some of it before.
Oh, I think you're right.
Before the event time started, so we could have been, kind of planning out our eating in those final hours of the park. Because one of the nice thing about these events is it includes looked at the Disneyland 70th one specifically, 3 hours prior.
Wow. To
the event, so you could, yeah, right. So and for the ticket price, I mean that's a cheaper way to get in the park, and you get a lot of time.
If I've got one day at the park, this is how I'm doing it.
Yeah,
for sure. I think so.
Yeah,
for sure. Especially if I don't
necessarily
care about all the photo ops, because that'll take all your time.
Yeah.
But, anyway. All right, we want to talk DCA 25 a
Sure,
bit?
we've got some 25th anniversary merchandise on the way that Jeremiah is going to be trying to find room for in his suitcase.
No, yes, I take that back. Hoodie, yes. The popcorn bucket. I have a friend out here who collects popcorn buckets. I'm going to be that friend if I can figure out how to get that in any suitcase.
Yeah,
but
that's
Friday,
my situation.
I'll be at DCA covering this stuff to get it all. And yes, I'm absolutely going to have that cake shake. That looks
so good.
We get to have this.
Yes.
We're going to. We might see Jeremiah.
Might get to see Jeremiah.
Did we see Jeremiah on DCA's opening day?
No. We did not know each other on DCA's opening day.
If we did, it wasn't known.
I want to scour my pictures and see that I was in the same place with Jeremiah, so I can say I was back there with him 25 years later.
So I'm going to jump into DCA 25. I was the guy who actually slept overnight in Disneyland. While you guys were partying and Benji was babysitting the line. Then the next morning they squeezed us in. And then I went straight from the opening into the really long line back by whatever the shop was called then, across from Wolfgang Puck's, to try to get merchandise that.
We were not partying, by the way.
Straight.
No, we went to bed early.
There was a party.
In fact, so early that I didn't get to see the Beach Boys. and it's something I hold over my husband's head.
Can I say more? It's not
All
that
the
we went to
time.
bed early.
We
It was a
we
4-day
drove.
media
Yeah,
event,
I
of which
know.
that was the 4th day, and we were working on all the stuff we collected every day.
And we were local media, so we didn't get housed in a hotel like a lot of our colleagues.
Like
we had
you
to,
sleeping on
we had
property.
we had to drive back home and then drive back home so we could post everything right on our super speedy internet.
That's right. I don't want to hear it from you.
Why didn't you
Jeremiah.
just use the Wi-Fi in the park?
Yeah, right. Man, Jeremiah, I want to know what your thoughts are on this T-shirt. I find the collection of icons very interesting because we have Grizzly Peak, we have San Francisco Bridge, we have a sun icon, the entrance. What do you think?
I'm not overly fond of it. I prefer the paying reference to the past than the current, especially since this is, this to us is a big anniversary. To Disney, it should have been a big anniversary, but we all know how that goes. I would like a classic. I mean, the fact that the hubcap is technically in there makes me happy.
Speaking of the hubcap, Mickey and Minnie's outfits are going to be featuring like sunbeams and a bright, colorful sun and whatnot, and a nice homage to Sunshine Plaza. They're also bringing back Soarin' until July 1st, which is when it's going to become Soarin' over California. I'm sorry, Soarin' across America. And if you spot us at California Adventure on Sunday, my son should be wearing a vintage, never before worn opening day T-shirt that I had in a box.
I wonder if it's the same opening day T-shirt I'll be wearing.
Probably. I suspect there'll be a lot of people in that T-shirt. But yeah, I bought it way back when. I put it in a box, and now my kid will be wearing it. So I'm excited about that.
I didn't have this on the agenda. I should have. This is our last show, obviously, before the 25th anniversary. I don't tell me anything. Opening day, something you missed, something you love about original DCA, anything at all about DCA as it celebrates 25 years, Jeremiah.
Oh,
You too.
I can jump in.
If
Jeremiah needs this moment. I miss the little like marketplace that they had there, the wine country market, where we could just kind of go grab a nice little, it was a grab and go like deli in a way, and we would grab a little pasta salad, get a nice glass of wine, find somewhere to sit and chat with our friends. I miss that particular location in that way. It's now the setting where they have all of that. They've kind of spread out the terrace that's adjacent to the movie, which is now a DVC.
Yes.
So it's a DVC and spread out. And then I also miss date shakes.
How about you, Jerm?
I sadly miss the original Hollywood area. Like,
really,
it was so cheesy and so gaudy, especially with Muppets still there. That whole area is one of those ones that I enjoyed more than I should, but it was really cool.
Ooh, and the BGM.
What about you, Dobie? Yeah,
I miss the BGM.
I feel like it's not so much what I miss, but
I know what he misses.
I miss a lot. What are you thinking?
Eureka.
That was high on my list.
More than anything else, Eureka. We lived about 25 minutes away, and seriously, he'd be working, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, "Hey, let's go to Eureka."
That still may be my all-time favorite daytime parade. But Eureka is a part of what I was going to say, which is I feel like in some ways DCA was just ahead of its time. If that park opened today, in the age of Disney adults, in the age of influencers and Disney adults, and maybe sprinkle in a little characters. They tried to do the no character thing. Sprinkle in some characters.
Yeah.
I think that part would be a much, much huger hit today than it was back in 2001. So.
And in some ways, I think that's reflected by this rotation of festivals we see.
Very true.
While we don't have that market anymore, we have this corridor of booths all the time, and it's much more. I find it a more enjoyable dynamic because I can find somewhere to sit and enjoy my food, or stand with a table and enjoy my food, not a trash can. And so
that said, and like Soap Opera Bistro was so much fun and the interactivity and
I
stuff.
never got a chance to eat there. I walked through there a little bit. Head over to Slack really quick to this channel.
we'll try.
Yeah, we'll try. I'm not in my normal location now.
Yeah.
As you can see. But and so anyway, yeah, I think
The 12 different versions of Steps in Time.
Oh,
ahead of
man.
this time. No matter what, the Caterpillar tractors were never going to be a hit. That was just a filler. But overall, I think DCA would be a bit of a hit right now. It would not have gotten the bashing that it got back in 2001 if it opened up.
I mean, when Imagineers say it was better as a parking lot, come on.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, I love this picture. We're gonna hold it for the day after when we get back, because we're gonna come back having had so much fun, and we're
gonna retake it.
We can share. Yeah, we'll have to retake this, Jeremiah. And like now.
Well, I won't be there because I'll be flying at. Well, I could actually. I may join from the airport if 4 o'clock. Well, I'll be somewhere. I'll try to
We'll
jump
figure it
on.
out.
Yeah.
No, we won't. Not that we won't be here the 9th. We'll be here the following week.
Following week or following day.
Yeah.
What we do.
Yeah, depending.
All right. So again,
go ahead.
I was just going to say again, DCA turns 25 on Sunday. Disney's having a few little things. Hopefully, the fans fill in the gaps with a bunch of fun stuff. Check those live streams. Obviously, check Laughing Place.
Wouldn't it have been fun if they would have just had a really limited run of Steps in Time? And especially if they would have rolled out like that original one that got kiboshed before the park even opened.
Or the original Vera with the Broadway star now, Eden Espinosa.
That'd be fun.
So yeah, happy birthday DCA. I mean, that was the park that was under construction when we founded Laughing Place, and we watched it all the way through. That was a huge media event for us. It was a very, very special place for Laughing Place. Yeah.
So one of the things that I've now watched Disneyland Handcrafted multiple times. And there's that scene towards the end when the train is coming up and they show the parking lot. And every time I'm like, that's where DCA is right now.
True.
But it's so funny just to see, back then he had the plans to build another park right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Really need to watch that. All right. Which Disneyland?
Oh, you haven't seen it yet.
I still have not seen
it. Oh, I saw it. I saw it while I was out of town. Okay, we'll have to watch it together. Also, as part of the celebration, a new friend is joining us in Southern California, Humphrey the bear.
Oh my goodness, the Humphrey pop. Forget the Humphrey hop. The Humphrey pop that this bear got when this was announced is insane.
I have never booked a character meal faster than that because that will be what I'm doing on the anniversary. I'm going to Storytellers, very classic day. Yeah. I'm going there for dinner. I wish it was breakfast, but I have to go in anyway and, get my one ride on Soarin' and fall asleep on it while it breaks down, just like I did on opening day.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Do you plan to ride all the opening day attractions?
Yes.
More than you think, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, there are more, but there are only 2 attractions that have not changed a bit since opening day. And those 2 attractions are Doobie.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean,
no name change, no theming change, no nothing.
So Jumpin' Jellyfish and Golden Zephyr certainly haven't changed.
Yes, those are the only 2 that have had no changes. Like Grizzly has had a full theme change.
Okay. Grizzly is the one I was going to say, but
yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. And then of course Soarin', the movie comes and goes. So on that day it'll be the original.
Yeah.
And then there are rides like the Silly Symphony Swings and Mulholland Madness, which are essentially the same ride, but the theming has changed. So, but there are far
I'm
more.
Definitely not doing Mulholland Madness.
There are more rides where the actual ride is the same, if you include like Incredicoaster and stuff, than I ever would have thought, especially considering the beating this park got. That so many of these attractions still hang around. And I want to somehow figure out a way to reenact going through the SS Westworthy on that day. I don't know if it involves some sort of a water hose or a squirt gun or something, but I think that would be fun. Maybe while holding some McDonald's fries in my hand.
I don't like the footprint for the Rustworthy is so weird. And like, I can remember looking at that, especially when they're changing it, and it's kind of still there. Like there's the beer cart that's the front part of it now, and the back part was the seating area for the thing. I'm gonna go to get some nuggets and
Hey,
get my free
Burger invasion.
sweet and sour
we could
sauce.
organize a pizza Mau meetup, and I'll do the Mau dance.
Pizza Mau.
Best pizza Mau.
That's pizza in paradise too.
I bet you the Laughing Place CEO still remembers that entire routine.
Oh, I
the
100%
Mau routine.
You know what I miss more than Eureka? The one thing I actually miss more than Eureka.
What?
Dinosaur Jack.
Oh, the sunglass.
The original Dinosaur Jack.
So I'm doing. The main reason I'm going out is the anniversary, but I almost canceled my trip until I ended up getting a ticket for the D23 event that is happening on Saturday, where they're having Imagineers talk about the attractions and the opening day and the park. But the gift is a Dinosaur Jack pen.
Are you sure?
Oh, I already have one.
Pink or green?
I don't. Green.
Already
so it's
have
original.
He was pink.
Pink's the original.
Is original.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why he's my favorite.
Somewhere I have a piece of history, and with pieces of Dinosaur Jack.
Where you have many pieces.
He's pink. I have the pink dinosaur hat in my cabinet over there. So, yeah.
Things I'm glad I never bought.
I should wear my Soren.
I actually bought it for $1 years later at a collectible sale.
I should wear my Soren beanie.
You should wear your little Soren beanie hat.
Yeah.
I was thinking about making LP buttons and bringing them. So if we bumped into, classic LPers, we could give out LP buttons like we used to back in the day.
Is this next for you?
Yep. Something else Jeremiah is going to need to find room for in his suitcase. Some collector attraction T-shirts over here at Disneyland. Peter Pan's Flight. These are I think these are Fantasyland right here. Yeah. So we've got Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. The Mark Twain
with old Mickey.
Classic
nice.
Mickey. Yes.
That's a better word for him. I like that one.
And the original Autopia.
If Bob Gurd's there, I'm going to buy this just so we can sign it.
Okay. So Nikki B coming in with missing the burnt coffee smell.
So does Benji.
I feel like somebody needs to go around with that, like having purchased that scent and be like, here, opening day fragrance.
I wonder.
That's what's her name's job. It wasn't Cher. I don't remember who was the spritzer on.
Oh, in Superstar Limo.
Oh, it wasn't Cher.
Who was it?
It wasn't.
Come on, Kyle, you're a Superstar Limo expert.
Oh, Nikki B wants all those shirts. Gio doesn't like the pan one.
Talk food a little bit.
Sure. Valentine's Day is around the corner, which means lots of hearts and pink and chocolate, probably cherry, strawberry. These are the flavors of Valentine's
Cindy Crawford,
Day.
maybe?
Oh, I bet it was Cindy.
Yes.
I bet it was Cindy.
Thank you, Gio.
Thank you, Gio.
Over at Gasparilla Island Grill, one of my favorite places to eat. The Valentine's Day brownie, Port Orleans French Quarter, beignets.
It has marshmallow topping on it. That's why the pinkness. I was in until somebody said marshmallow topping on it. I'm like, no, I can't do that.
No, that's so good. We had the marshmallow. They had marshmallow topping on the Grim Grinning Ghost ones we had. That was so good.
One walking around blinding people. I'm gonna cosplay as a heliostat. See if anybody gets it.
We have a raspberry macaron heart over at Boardwalk Deli. Some ganachery sweets, which include this piñata. These are the things where you break it. It's a hard chocolate shell. When you break it open, there's all kinds of little candies inside too. So lots of romance reflected in the items available at Disney Springs and Walt Disney World in the weeks ahead. Yeah, those are the lunchbox tarts they have over in Toy
Story Land.
I love strawberry sundaes, strawberry shortcake. Oh yeah, we had something like this on our Sweethearts Day.
Yes,
adorable stuff. Great stuff.
Now we're getting to Disneyland Park. See, we're gonna get to try these. Which one do we want to have? Do we want to try the one that was just before it? That was the macaron. Yes, that's always really good. The red velvet stuff at Red Rose Tavern. Or there. There you go.
Or that.
So which
this
one?
Is not romantic. This is
really.
And also that is like I've had that twice, and you take one bite and it crumbles like a cookie. Not just a macaron.
That's a good thing.
Almost like a cookie. Definitely this one. This is the one I care most about. The strawberry sundae, even though I think we may have had this at Sweetheart's Night.
You guys made me realize I need to check and see what's on the Troubadour Tavern menu. Let's see, what do we have as far as coffees go? Because that's the place with the really good baked potatoes. If you want a really tasty item, man, the baked potatoes over at Troubadour Tavern, they have this one that's like the burnt barbecue ends. It's like a Coca-Cola barbecue sauce and then coleslaw and stuff on top of a potato. It is so messy and wonderful to eat. But right now over there is a chocolate butterscotch cold brew with butterscotch topper and a wafer cookie. It makes me walk all the way out towards Small World just to get a yummy cold brew. That Troubadour Tavern, always, man. I know, so cool.
All right, back at Walt Disney World, I'll take this one, Jeremiah. Celebrate Soulfully has begun, and they have some cool magic shots. And I looked through these, and these actually are some cool magic shots.
Aww.
So I like this one. You get to hang out with the critter, and Tiana's there with you in her adventure costume. That one's cool. This one I really love. Presumably they have a prop microphone for you, and you can sing while Joe and the saxophone lady, whose name I don't know, from Soul are there. And I love this one very, very much.
The random guy in the background stands there.
How long until those are all gone?
The mics?
No, the random people in your background, because I feel like soon that's just going to be so easy to remove.
Not the real. I have a real problem with that. Anyway, this is a Floyd Norman homage here, which is really, really cool.
Love it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Sleeping Beauty, which
and I love it. And then the pink and blue for the
and the fairies all around.
Colors.
That one's really cool. Frozone for reasons. And then this one is the Encanto Boy, which is very cute. Probably has a name.
Chewie doesn't know anybody's name anymore.
Got the hornbills over there. I believe that's Toucan Sam flying around. And then we've got Ray from Princess and the Frog, which is another great one. And finally, we've got Tiana dressed up for the evening. This one is beautiful. So, yeah, Celebrate Soulfully. This is just one of the many activities going on for Celebrate Soulfully around Walt Disney World. And check it out. Black History Month start yesterday. I know, because as soon as you go on Netflix, they remind me.
I like how Gio's like, we're going to Thanos your picture.
Don't like
Well,
it.
they have one shot of the castle where they do the removal.
I don't like it.
But it's not just the removal, it's a design and it's set up to look like something special. So it's not. But theirs isn't that great because you get this amazing shot of people in the background that are gone, but their shadows are all still there.
Oh, I love it.
That
is awesome.
That's not Thanos. That's
awesome.
What was it in not Fantastic Four, but the other movie from last year, Thunderbolts, where you just kind of disappear.
Yeah.
Black is left there.
That's creepy.
All right, Germ, back to you.
He's like the Little Words Project.
Yeah, I don't.
Bracelet.
I know you're prepared. Whenever it says Disney World, Jeremiah's ready.
I know, but this one, like,
It's the launch of the Little Words Project out at Disney Springs. It's around
yes.
Run Disney Weekend.
Yes, they have the Little Words Project. They have a booth out there. It is very cute. These are some of the new things that are coming to it. I apologize for this one. This was definitely not on my radar at all. And looking through everything prepared, I failed a little bit. This one I know because I took these photos. Blizzard Beach sign is getting some love until it is currently closed. Well, water parks are closed. And water rides are closed, but this one, the sign is getting some love, which is going to be great. That's what it looked like previously. Hopefully it's still got Ice Skater on there. We don't have to worry about any other IP sneaking on there to give Tony an aneurysm.
Is Winter Summerland open during the Blizzard Beach refurb?
No, now
It is.
Sad.
How are people going to find it without the sign?
Winter Summerland, they get on the bus or they see that little sign just for Winter Summerland.
What makes you sad?
They added the little kids of the Snowbees and little Anna and little Elsa, and that's way more interesting than this random gator. And so I could see why they might want that to be out front. But I like Mr. Gator. I don't want him to go away.
Josh tomorrow will make sure he doesn't go away. I have faith in you, Josh.
Okay, I
this
saw
is the
this and I didn't know it was new. I mean, I knew it was new. I didn't realize it was new as in, oh, I should tell the team about it new.
Yeah. No, the first time I did a walk and talk by here, it had come down, but there were so many people. Like this picture has quite a few people in there. And this is a new seating area. It's across from the popcorn and snacks. It's much smaller than I expected because the construction they are doing, but it does have outlets. It can seat probably about 20 people or so.
I like to sit on the large galactic receptacles that are across the way from it. They're kind of semi-shady as well.
Yeah.
So they're, by the way, they're a pretty decent place if you're looking for a nice quiet place to do like a business call, especially if you need to Zoom a call or something. You can hang out. It's between Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge, and it's actually like there's this giant piece of rock, and then behind it is like a little bench area, and it's kind of off the beaten path, and it doesn't look particularly, theme parky or anything. It's kind of, and not a lot of BGM nearby, and you've got rock between you and lots of people. So I saw a guy finishing a business meeting when I was sitting there. It was very funny.
I'd just like to give a little props to our team here. This is my favorite headline of the week, Galaxy's Edge, literally, because it is right on the edge, and it's really more of a seating area for the new Toy Story Land location. So.
But it's funny because if you look at the garbage can, those are the.
Oh yeah.
Those are. And
also, there's no
It is named
Pizza
Galaxy's
Planet.
Edge.
What'd you say?
Tony called out, enjoy a Pizza Planet treat.
Yeah.
There's no Pizza Planet at all. Like there is no. Yes, there's a pizza roll, a pepperoni roll, but.
Come on, you're near a planet and you're eating pizza.
Come on, don't
roll with
don't
it.
take away my Tony flowers. Ooh, I hate that term. This is for Rebecca.
I'm excited. ESPN is showcasing more and more Disney in their fun, and in this case, this past weekend, the NHL had an outdoor arena event, and it was down in Tampa. And they embraced the Gasparilla event, which is a piratey event down there. And they sent their three amigos of the NHL, that would be Steve Levy, PK Subban, and Mark Messier, off to Walt Disney World to learn how to be a pirate. They stopped by the new eatery. What's that one called, Jeremiah? Do you remember?
The Beacon Barrel.
Yeah, they stopped by Beacon Barrel to enjoy some rum before jumping aboard a pirate vehicle there for Pirates of the Caribbean. I got a kick out of the event that was hosted throughout the day after this was like a lead-in to that Sunday hockey game, and kind of throughout all of it, Messier just kept asking for rum, and I enjoyed that. Meanwhile, Steve Levy gave his cohort PK some grief for apparently always dressing like a pirate. He's like, you don't even need garb, man. You just show up, look like a pirate. So it's about a 3.5 minute segment. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Especially PK screaming like a girl going down the hill. I'm serious. It's just, no lie. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
You can unmute that to hear him scream, I'm sure. Oh, you just rewind a little bit. See? Told you.
Oh, now I want to see him do Tiana's, man.
Well, what was funny is it started off by him talking about by Steve teasing him about how excited he was to go on Space Mountain. And I'm like, if that's how you react on Pirates, I'm a little worried for you with space. That may be a little out of your comfort zone. I'm not so sure.
All right. A couple other quick refurb things going on. Jeremiah, what's going on over at Frozen?
Frozen is closed for an undetermined amount of time, sometime next month, according to everything. So they are replacing the projection faces with animatronic faces. Exciting news. We've seen these in soon to be in Paris, in Hong Kong, and Tokyo. So them moving into here will be added welcome.
And yet another existing attraction getting a facelift.
Yes, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is getting lots of love. We've covered this. They're going to add in a new scene. They're changing up some of the stuff. And they just removed the old sign that looked like that had been there for decades. So we're getting all new signage for Buzz Lightyear.
Fun fact, this guy here is now 72 years old and in traction because of lugging that all around Disney World.
Can I just say, there is nothing I get more FOMO for when it comes to our team than when they take those pictures. Like the grand opening event, they're there at that. I don't care. The fact that they spotted a new sign going up, I'm like, oh, that's when I'm like, I wish I was there. That's when I get my FOMO. I wrote Tony actually and said, I'm so jealous.
I would like to take a moment to congratulate the cast members who recently had their celebration over at Walt Disney World, service celebration. Yep. The service celebration awards for those celebrating the big numbers, 5, 10, 20, 25.
I think it starts at 10 is when you start going to those, but I might be off.
I should know because I got to cover one in Disneyland, but I don't recall. But they're very cool. Just such a beautiful time to honor the cast members. They truly treat them like VIPs, especially those that have been around for like 50 years. Very special time. So congratulations to all of you guys who actually make the magic. You know, you can dream it, build it, CAD it, model it, I believe Walt said, but it takes people to make the dream come true. So
he did say that last
thank
part,
you to
that
all
it
of
takes
those people.
people.
Yes.
He said CAD it.
Noro said computer aided design, CAD it. Yeah, all of that stuff Walt said.
Well, if you watch Disneyland Handcrafted, they talk about Walt's ability to read plans, Doobie. So
this is what I'm saying. How about these t-shirts, Rebecca?
We talked about these on Barely Necessities. That's our show on Tuesday afternoons where we discuss Disney merchandise. We got some seasonal fun, brightly colored Easter eggs along with the Disney 4 parks icons in the background, some Mardi Gras celebrations, a little bit of Easter designs in here as well as Valentine's Day. So, yeah.
All right, I'm so curious about this one. All I want is just one word from each of you. Yes or no?
No.
No.
I agree. No.
It's fake. It is purely, and the Tree of Life base doesn't even like the animals. Like, what is up with that bear?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What? Did it melt?
Yeah.
Is
I feel like a candle.
This has been one of those things that we've had on our to-do to find forever, and I just have not found it until yesterday. And then I saw it. I was like, I mean, that's my hand holding the base of it, and it weighs quite a bit. It is not something that somebody's going to go, I really want this as a souvenir.
And it's, I believe it's $54.99.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not my cup of tea. I agree. I'm with Nikki B. No, like Vader. No.
Oh, so Gio is now a solid yes based on the tight shot of the animals.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Karen Miller coming in strong. Timu Tree of Life. I feel so bad because someone designed this, but
sometimes the design doesn't translate to the reality.
It takes what to.
And
design
maybe there is
poor
a
merchandise
that we just don't click with, and it'll sell out in a minute, and we're gonna be like, oh well. It'll be going for $300 on eBay, and we'll be like, I don't get it.
You're right. It's not for us. We're just giving our opinion, which is what we're paid to do when we're paid. As mentioned before, Black History Month is currently going on in the world, and Disney is celebrating Walt Disney World with a number of events. So we got a nice article there if you want to go check that out, including a special event on, I think, Monday? Yeah, February 9th. With
Disneyland gets the Super Bowl parade. We get this parade.
Yep.
So anyway, go check that out if you are interested. I wanted to mention that the Disney Adventure today, Disney's newest cruise ship, which sets sail in about a month on its maiden voyage, spent some time in Florida, but very secret, no media or anything, at least not that's been released so far. But it went through the Panama Canal just today. A lot of people were watching on the webcams as it went over the locks and through from one ocean to the other. I'm not really sure what the Panama Canal is, but it has to do with getting place faster than you used to be able to get a place. So, wow, you guys are both embarrassed to know.
We've also learned more details about nighttime spectacular in the sky that'll be happening when it comes to the adventure, as well as a visual map highlighting the ship. So you can find.
I can't wait to see Simba there in firework form. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool. And look at that high quality graphics those fireworks are making these days.
Those are some dense drones.
That's insane. But the best cruise news is you may be aware that of the cruise animals, the towel animals that they make, and they recently had plush ones available, which were kind of cool. And then they did a commercial, or at least a social commercial, featuring Evie, the little towel dog. But there wasn't a plush available for Evie. Now there is. That's not it. But that is. So that is adorable. That is now available for sale.
Do we have to bring that home?
Ship. I've never considered buying one of these plush towel animals.
Our son has all of them.
Oh, then I guess we're buying this.
Yeah.
Answers that.
They're all in his room.
Also, like to mention, Disney is doing something. You may, if you watched Disney Vacation Insights last week, you heard about this. They're doing something they rarely do. They are doing an onboard credit offer for certain sailings. So we invite you to visit our friends at mousefantravel.com. Make sure you tell them Laughing Place sent you. Nikki B can tell you all about them. They're really great for helping you plan any kind of Disney trip. So if you're interested in this onboard credit or weighing, is that really the best deal for you on whatever trip you want to take or any kind of cruise, Disneyland, Disney World?
Or I was going to say, or evaluating between various destinations. They will help you look at what your family wants to do, what your budget is like, and help you make your decision on where to go this year as you have an adventure.
So we always highly recommend Mouse Fan Travel.
Yeah, that took me by surprise the other day.
So you just put that on, it'll just stay
and
on for
it'll
10 seconds?
disappear in 10 seconds automatically. Yeah, it's a
nifty,
new feature
neato.
here with our streaming software. The banner just vanishes. It's nice when you need it, but when you aren't expecting it and all of a sudden you look and it's not there anymore, you're like, what happened? Yes, you can. It's more involved.
Okay. Anyway, Mouse Fan Travel, onboard credit. Very cool. Stuff is going on in Paris and Tokyo. You can read about that on Laughing Place. Are you excited about Disney Adventure World in Paris?
I am. It's one of those things that because I saw Walt Disney Studios Park in its like heyday almost. I missed the Armageddon attraction, but I caught everything. Well, Armageddon and the shows, but I did the tram tour and I got to see it in the old days. So I'm looking forward to the new version. Frozen, absolutely. The Tangled Teacups, looking forward to it. The future with the up swings, not something I'm going to jump on because I've been to Paris and I know how cold it is. Literally, it's Florida cold. But, as it grows, I'm looking forward to it. Pride Rock Falls is going to be an amazing attraction when that comes. I'm just throwing that name out there now to see if it sticks. So,
so that's Disney Adventure World coming. What's the date for that?
29th.
Thank you.
March 29th, with World of Frozen, and I don't know. It's going to be cool to see Disneyland Paris, that second park, really come together after all these. That is not a park that I believe would be viewed very differently if it opened today, unlike DCA.
We've received some more details on the time frame for the Wreck-It Ralph attraction at Tokyo Disneyland. We have also posted photos of a hotel overlay that they've got going on at their Celebration Hotel there at the Tokyo Disney Resort. But my favorite item that we posted this week is the Tokyo Disney social account highlighting where to find cherry blossoms and the variety of cherry blossoms that you can find over there at Tokyo Disneyland. So if you happen to be traveling there this spring, be sure to check that out so that you can see the cherry blossoms that are at Tokyo Disney Resort.
Anything else anybody want to mention today?
No, because it's almost time for Raw.
You're right.
As SeaWorld started their Seven Seas food spectacular this weekend with some great concerts. So if you're in the Orlando area, SeaWorld Orlando has that going on. We have stuff coming up with Legoland, both California and Florida, with their new coaster in the next few months, next month and a half, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of stuff going on with outside parks of Disney.
Yep.
So keep an eye on that on the website, and you'll never know what's going to pop up. We just posted something about Six Flags earlier.
Yes, and regarding ESPN, they're going to be building the anticipation towards the next Super Bowl on the heels of this upcoming Super Bowl, because next year ESPN will be the host for the broadcast host for the Super Bowl. So there's going to be a lot of fun happening at Disneyland the day after Super Bowl Sunday, as ESPN builds that excitement. They're calling it the handoff. 24 hours of hoopla.
And of course,
Hoopla.
the What's Next campaign will be taking place at Disneyland
Yep.
on Monday. So presumably one of the stars of the game, the big game this Sunday, will be at Disneyland on Monday, and for that annual.
Are you guys covering that?
It is driving me crazy right now that right across the bay right now are like all of my, I don't want to say heroes, but like the people that I love, that like I spend probably more time with than almost my family, are all over there. I was just watching Stugatz from Fox Sports. He's over there. I know Pat McAfee shows over there. Bleacher Report's over there. Over Radio Row is not down at Santa Clara, which is much further away. It is in the city, so it's just a short tram ride, BART ride away, and it's been a lot of fun to. I don't know. It's like I feel the vibe.
I feel like we should find
I'm
a way to make a
excited.
pilgrim out there at some point this week.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping to. We have tickets to go see legendary broadcasters Rich Eisen and Chris Berman talk and do a live podcast recording. So I'm super excited.
Almost as excited as I am to see Jeremiah next weekend.
Yep.
So we will be back hopefully at some point next week. Hopefully at some point next week, if not in 2 weeks. I know we're not going to be back on Monday, but stay tuned to our schedule. We have those handy dandy schedules we post every week now. And we will see you the next time. Until then, bye everybody.